The light is pink as it drifts in tonight. I was just out shoveling the driveway, so I'm kind of snowblind right now. Everything I see is through a rainbow pair of glasses, this pink, rose-shaded glasses, that's what they call them. While I was shoveling, I was listening to Noam Chomsky talk recently. Didn't know he was still alive, didn't think he should be dead, but I've known about him for so long that, sometimes if you don't keep in touch, you lose track when you finally find the path. It leads to the grave. He was talking about one of the simplest ways to solve this Ukrainian thing going on right now, what we should call a crisis. Why has not anybody used the phrase the Ukrainian crisis? Because this is a crisis. Something's going to happen one way or the other. There's no just going back to the way it was. Things are changing. Maybe the same stuff happening again and again, but right now, for us, it's changing. There's a whole new world coming. We're not used to it. I guess you'll have to accept it. He's talking about how simple it could be. With the European Union, they're not quite on board because they have too many arguments amongst them. He wasn't saying it in a way, he's just speaking. And I'm not hearing it in a way. I'm just hearing. And I realize this is exactly what we're looking at. Let's look at Europe. The size of this fucking landmass versus the US. The size of this fucking landmass. The difference, which it used to be, that's what made us a world power, was because we were a landmass this size that was following the same line of reasoning, because it's the same line of reasoning was coming down, but now it's getting split. And I used to say, should have been a Confederate Union the way they wanted it to start, but they fucked that up. And what I realize now, as a federal government, if we can stand together and agree on things and work on the shit we don't agree on later, if we can agree right now, that's where our strength comes from. And so if it were every state creating its own rules and being a part of this thing, it would be like Europe. And we would run into things like, somebody wants to abort, somebody wants to push through, somebody wants to read, somebody wants to forget. If we're living on that, then we're too distracted by the little things to move forward and solve what Noam Chomsky calls this simple problem